Hello and welcome back to the Livingston career mode. We're on episode 7, I want to say, and we're in the January transfer window, and in this episode we will be making 2 transfers. This episode will be split into 2, kinda similar to episode 2 and 3. There's too much footage to put into one episode, so I'm going to split it into 2, and then you'll have like the second half of January to watch for the next episode, because I've already finished the January transfer window. As the first 2 signings we make in this episode. To start off, we have Kevin Mensah, and I thought this guy is like the perfect signing for me. He's 27, so he's not too young, but he's not too old either. He's just a good age, I'd say. You know, he's not going to get any better, but at the moment he's going to be good. Pretty quick, decent shooting stats. He just seems like a good striker to have in the team, in my opinion. He's very quick. I'm pretty sure he has decent stamina as well, so decent for career mode. Give him an important first team role. Or important squad role. I can't remember, I'm pretty sure he wanted 1 year. Yeah, he wanted 1 year, but I thought, fuck that, 2, give me 2. I'm not a big fan of 1 year contracts. Plus it's in January, so I'm not sure how that works. I don't know if it just means he'll stay till the end of the season, or if it means he'll stay till January next year, because the contracts always seem to. I mean, when you're in January and you delegate contracts, they tend to ask for 1 year, and then when you accept it, it doesn't give you that year, and then you're just stuck there with 6 months, and then you can't renew it again because it says you'd recently negotiated with this player. But this is the first game, 4th of January 2019. This is the team we go with, basically just the first team. However, the big man Mensah was on the bench for this game, and to start off I thought we were going well, but Scott McKenna was either he was far too strong, or that was just a blatant foul, but I left that in because I thought that was a bit dodgy. And then it's quite boring up until the 37th minute, nothing really happens. And then the second half, 50th minute, we get a decent shot away, but nothing too good. And an hour passes, and I thought this was going to be a goal, but no such luck. However, what a signing this man hopefully will become, because this game really brought out the best in him, I think. Instantly on the ball, great pass into Lawson, and Lawson with the vision to pass it back to him, and just like that, scores instantly on his debut. I'm pretty sure he came on the 70th minute, 75th minute, and then the 80th minute he scores. I mean, for him to score in the 75th minute would have been basically impossible, and then very close to being tackled and very close to scoring here as well. And then something very questionable happens. I mean, what can I say? From hero to zero in the space of 15 in-game minutes or something. But he is the difference. He was the difference, and it really showed. This game against St Johnstone, rotated team because the game started 2 days after the Aberdeen game, so I needed to rotate quite heavily. People like Kaya coming in centre mid. I'm pretty sure Brown, Deloney came in right back. More or less the whole team was rotated. Mensah started this game. Could have scored here. Pretty close to it, but just wide of the post. And he did have a few opportunities. Here's another one. I don't have a clue how this happened. He is left footed, so I tried to get on his left foot. Then he just completely missed it. He just completely missed the goal. So I don't know what's going on there. And then Swanson picked that corner out, son. I mean, what a finish. I mean, it looks nothing like him. Looks absolutely nothing like him, but who cares when he scores goals like that? And then Mensah, very tame. That's one thing I need to mention. Some very tame shots. Sort of like, what would I like the quote for this episode to be? Just tame. This one wasn't. It was a decent attempt because it just came on, but for the most part, I mean, then Johnson turned into Barcelona for the last like 10 minutes, but for the most part, the shots were extremely tame, and then we scored an offside goal, just to rub it in, you know, tame shot all the way through the game, then you score when you're offside, and we do confirm that it is offside. I didn't realise it was offside at the time. I thought it actually scored, and then I noticed the thing never changed. And I think we deserved to win, but we never got the win, so you win some, you lose some. And this game was against Hamilton, and we basically go with our first team again. I feel like last game Mensah should have definitely scored, so I kept him on, and Lawless cutting inside with a very good ball, but is it Lee Miller or Liam Miller? I think it's Lee Miller. Missing that one, and then that chance there from Saunders. Really thought he was going to put that one away, and Mensah taking it by the midfielder and forcing the save from the goalkeeper, but he just kind of gobbles it up, makes it look it's just a shit shot, whereas I thought it was actually a decent side-balled. Another shot. At this point Hamilton have done literally nothing. Morrison, oh, what a save that is. That is an incredible save. Like, honest to God, that save is incredible. I don't know how Lee Miller misses from that close to the goal. Pretty sure it's just the angle possibly. Mensah turns the defender, puts it in top bins. Well, it was more or less top bins, wasn't top bins, but you know, it was a good shot. I don't know what that celebration is. But again, 3 games, 2 starts, 2 goals. So in my opinion, he's been a fantastic signing so far. I'm very happy about everything that he's done. I thought this would have been at least a free kick. I was given nothing for it. I thought it could have been 2-0 here as well. So close, but again, yet so far. It turned the defender. I feel like the defenders have been blocking a lot of shots. Like, I feel like if defenders never blocked so many shots in this game, then I would have scored so many more. They just seem to get in the good positions, but I suppose they just never ever got into good positions for FIFA 18, so I can't complain too much. And Livingston against Motherwell, I just simulated this one because again, it was pretty sure this was actually the game. I think it's the first game of the next episode is 2 days after this one, and I ended up just simulating this one just for time. And the only thing that happens is Rose and their team gets an injury, and then everyone subbed them off. But nothing, we never got anything really worthwhile. And then, well, we have the second signing of the day. I'm going to call him Elvis because I only just realised just before I started recording that his first name was Elvis, and trying to get a decent wee deal, just shoving the 10% sell-on clause just seems to be the best way to go about it, and then getting 50,000 off the actual total. I mean, they could have offered a lot more, and I'm pretty certain without the sell-on clause they probably would have wanted another like 100k to 200k maybe. However, in comparison with Mensah, he's got very cheap wages, very, very cheap wages. Contract length is only 4 years. Only 4 years, what am I talking about? 4 years is actually very good. I think they wanted 3 though, originally. Wages is only 800 quid. And I'm thinking, well, if I take away that bonus that they wanted, which was like 12,000 for 12,000 for 15 appearances, which he will make, they might not accept it, so I thought I better give them decent wages instead. And this works, and it works a wonder. So that's the second signing, and he will start in the next game against St Johnstone in this game here. However, that will be next episode. So if you have a look at the team, you'll see that it's obviously rotated again because it's 2 days later after the Motherwell game. However, you can end the episode here. If you enjoyed the episode, please leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one.